Good morning, everybody. I'm Jared Klein coming to you live from the NBC29 Digital Desk with today's Morning Rush. Let's start things off with the top stories over on NBC29.com that you guys are clicking on. At number one, damage from a fire in Orange County strip mall temporarily closing 5 businesses. At number two, Charlottesville Albemarle Airport holding a job fair today. And at number three, a 90-year-old golfer excelling on the course in his golden years. All right, well, businesses at a strip mall in Orange expect to be closed for the time being after a fire on Tuesday. 5 shops at Orange Village on Route 15 had smoke and water damage, including a shoe store, 2 phone stores, and a laundromat. We're told the fire started in a Chinese restaurant. Charlottesville City Council hired in-house for its new city manager. Sam Sanders had served as the deputy city manager for operations. He is calling for the city to intervene to address pressing problems like gun violence and lack of affordable housing. 6 people have served in their role in the role of city manager since 2018, and Sanders is set to start his new role on July 17th. Well, if you're looking for a job or want something new, here's an opportunity from Charlottesville Albemarle Airport. It is holding a job fair today from 10 to 3 at the Comfort Inn and Suites on Timberwood Boulevard. The airport and related businesses, including TSA, American Airlines, and several rental car companies, will showcase positions they're looking to fill. The airport says attendees can expect a quick turnaround from the job fair to beginning the hiring process. To see some of the open positions, check out the link on NBC29.com. And while you're there, make sure you don't miss this story. Paul Atkins has become a familiar face at Meadow Creek Golf Course. The 90-year-old did not hit the course with a club in hand until after retirement, and he is proof that you are never too old to find a new hobby. You can catch Marty Hutloff's full report right now over on NBC29.com. A great story there. And if you're hitting the golf course today, you'll probably want to make sure you're well hydrated.
Oh, it's hot.
Very hot out there.
Yeah, that's why he plays early in the morning.
Yeah, it's a good idea. But yeah, it's an awesome story, so make sure you go check it out.
Yeah, we'll talk about hitting the greens, the color green. Oceans, evidently, have really changed in color. They've become greener, and that's because of climate change, they say. And so, in particular, near the equator, the oceans in those areas have really changed. They've gotten greener, and it's this plant-like microbes that have been really flourishing. So it's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that picture, how green that is.
You can see, but I mean, it's very slow over time, so I wonder if people living in those areas have noticed the change.
Right.
Slowly turning green, or if it's just something you see every single day, so you eventually...
You get used to it, right.
Then you look back at an old picture and you're like, oh wow, it used to be blue.
It used to be blue, and now it's green. Well, and then also, you think about it with kids when they're drawing pictures of the ocean, they're reaching for the blue crayons, and you wonder, okay, eventually, are they going to be, oh, I need green.
The blue-green crayon.
I need the green to depict the ocean.
Maybe.
Anyway, so another sign of climate change. Okay, so this is, I thought, so cute. So this is in Johannesburg, South Africa, and this is the first snowfall in more than a decade.
Wow, that's so cool.
Can you imagine, because so many people haven't even seen, like some of these kids, it's probably the first time ever seen snow before.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. I had a friend, she was from Australia and had never seen snow until they came here. And just went outside running around, playing in it, because it's, we take it for granted because we grew up with it, but if you've never seen it before.
It's just that little amount of snow.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing for people who've never seen it before.
Yeah, and making snow angels.
Making snow angels, and I saw earlier people trying to drive in it.
Oh, they must have been like, all
over the place, right? So,
yeah,
it's pretty cool.
Yeah. All right, and then get ready because Krispy Kreme is selling a dozen donuts for 86 cents. Tomorrow. 86 because that's celebrating 86 years in business. So, okay, so it's funny. There's usually the Dunkin' Donut fans and then there's the Krispy Kreme.
I really can't tell you I know the difference different. Like if you sat two in front of me, I wouldn't be able to eat and go, yeah, that's definitely Dunkin'
Yeah, that's
Donuts
a good
or that's
point.
crispy. But I enjoy Krispy Kreme and Dunkin'
Yeah,
as well. So
right.
I'm not going to decide.
I would eat both. I love them both.
Yeah.
But I will say, so the Krispy Kreme jelly-filled glazed donut. Oh my goodness, that's my favorite.
Oh yeah. I just like the just plain old glazed donuts.
Yeah. And when they're hot, they're still warm. Oh man, there's nothing better.
So that sounds like a great treat for us tomorrow morning.
Pocket change, people. Dozen
Pocket change.
Krispy Kreme donuts. So.
All right. All right. Well, thank you, Jennifer. Let's take a look at that 7-day forecast brought to you by Michael and Son Cooling. We've got a high of 93 today with a chance of some late storms. We're in the marginal risk for severe weather. So download the Storm Team 29 weather app to stay ahead of any storms, track radar. And it looks like we're holding on to that storm chance for the next couple of days, staying in the lower 90s. And we are in a heat wave, so that is looking to continue. Saturday looking like our coolest day with a high of 88. But remember, it will be very humid outside. That humidity is starting to build back in. So keep that in mind for your weekend plans. I hope you guys have a great Thursday. We'll see you again on NBC 29 News at noon. And of course, we're always live on the NBC 29 News app and NBC29.com.